Okay, so now we are going to see actually after electric current and electric potential difference, we are going to see circuit diagram. Okay, so there are some symbols actually which you should know to know concepts of electricity. So first of all, first component is electric cell. Electric cell is shown by this symbol. Okay, one bigger line and one smaller line. Bigger line is positive terminal and smaller line is negative terminal. Battery is actually combination of cells. So when 2 or 3 cells are connected together, this is a battery. Okay, suppose ये electric cell अगर 1.5 volt का है, okay, ऐसे 1.5 के volt के 3 cells अगर हम connect करेंगे तो what will be the resultant here? Anybody? ये 1.5 वोल्ट का है, एक 1.5 वोल्ट, 1.5 वोल्ट, 1.5 वोल्ट के 3 सेल्स कनेक्ट किए और एक बैटरी बनाई. तो ये
4.5 वोल्ट.
दिस विल बी 4.5 वोल्ट. करेक्ट. ओके, और इसको हमेशा कनेक्ट ऐसे ही करते हैं, पॉजिटिव फर्स्ट, देन नेगेटिव, देन अगेन पॉजिटिव, देन नेगेटिव, देन पॉजिटिव, देन नेगेटिव. ओके, सो दिस राइट place or right position of the cells is also important in a battery. Okay, then plug key or switch, this is open switch. Okay, and this is closed switch. This is a wire joint. Next one is wires crossing without joint. If wires are crossing each other but they are not joining, then it is represented by this symbol. Next is electric bulb. Short form is this way and this way is another form. Okay, then resistor. Resistor is shown by this. Okay, resistance, and this we will see in detail in coming part of the chapter. Variable resistance means whose resistance can change. So this is variable resistance, symbol of variable resistance. Then this is ammeter and this is voltmeter. Okay, with time you should actually know this all symbols, so even you can learn all these symbols, because for doing numericals also we'll need them. Okay, next is Ohm's law, very important law of physics. Okay, so first of all we will do a activity and then we will see what is Ohm's law. Okay, so actually activity 12.1, it consists of set up a circuit as shown in the figure, which consists of a nichrome wire. Nichrome is actually alloy. Alloy means mixture of metals. Okay, it is made up of nickel, chromium, manganese and iron metals. Okay, so we have taken a nichrome wire and cells, various cells are there. This 1, 2, 3, 4. Why they are shown by this dotted lines? क्योंकि इनको सबको एक साथ कनेक्ट नहीं किया है. फर्स्ट स्टेप में हम सिर्फ एक सेल कनेक्ट करेंगे, नेक्स्ट स्टेप में 2 सेल्स कनेक्ट करेंगे, नेक्स्ट में 3 करेंगे, नेक्स्ट में 4 करेंगे, दिस वे. ओके, और this is a circuit. Everybody can see what I am displaying on the screen. Just type Y if you are able to see what I am displaying on the screen and what I am explaining actually. Just type a Y if you are getting what I am displaying on the screen and what I am explaining. So, Nirviksha, Hinal, Himani, Hardik, Siddharth, Avni, Harini, they are getting what I am saying. Still some more students are there. Kavin, my voice is not clear. Okay, then you should have told me before. I am muting all of you. If anybody is having any doubt, then you should unmute and then say, okay, or you can type the message. What about Yug? This is your first class. Are you getting what I am saying and what I am displaying on the screen? Yug. I think he is attending the class, but is he getting or not? Okay. What about others? Okay. So let me continue. Otherwise, I'll talk afterwards. So note what we are doing. We are connecting these batteries. सबसे पहले एक को कनेक्ट किया, फिर दो को कनेक्ट किया, 3 and 4, and here this R is actually nichrome wire. R ये resistance of nichrome wire and XY is the nichrome wire. Now this is the ammeter which measures current. This is a switch and this is voltmeter. अब हम बोलते हैं कि voltmeter is always connected in parallel. तो हमको जब इस resistance के across potential difference measure करना है, तो this is the way to connect voltmeter. ठीक है, पैरेलल मींस जिसके भी अक्रॉस मेजर करना है उसका एक टर्मिनल और वोल्ट मीटर का एक टर्मिनल, और जिसका भी other terminal of the resistance and other terminal of the voltmeter, they are connected together. Okay, ammeter is also measuring the current through this resistance only, but it should be connected in series. तो इसको हमेशा ऐसे कनेक्ट करेंगे कि ये लूप का पार्ट होगा, और वोल्टमीटर ऐसे कनेक्टेड होगा. Okay, I hope the voltmeter connection in parallel is clear to everybody. Now what we will do is we'll measure the current and potential difference in each case. Okay, so now I'll do this on a slide. Suppose, okay, we are measuring the current and potential difference. Okay, suppose VI, okay, suppose one battery is connected or one cell is connected, that is of 1.5 volt, and current flowing is 0.5. Okay, and if another battery is connected 3 volt and current flowing is 1, this, okay, this is in current is ampere, this is in volts, so this much ampere current is flowing. This is just an example. Next 4.5 volt, क्योंकि एक बैटरी कनेक्ट की है 1.5 वोल्ट की है, एक और बैटरी कनेक्ट की ये 1.5 की है, तो 1.5 plus 1.5 3, एक और बैटरी कनेक्ट की तो this will be again of 1.5, so this will be 4.5. Suppose current in this case is 1.5. Next one more battery is connected and current is 2 amperes. Okay, so now what we'll do, we'll find V by I in all the cases. In first case 1.5 by 0.5, so it is 3. 3 upon 1, it is again 3. Yes, 4.5 upon 1.5, it is again 3, and 6 upon 2, again it is 3. Okay, so what we are observing is V upon I is a constant. Okay, if I plot a graph between I and V, I here and V here, if I take 0.5 ampere, 1 ampere, then 1.5 ampere, 3 amperes, and 1.5 volt, 3 volt, 4.5 volt, and 6 volt. And if I draw a graph corresponding to it, I'll get it a straight line. Okay, so this is actually what Ohm's law say. Ohm's law says that potential difference across the ends of a given metallic wire in an electric circuit is directly proportional to current flowing through it, provided temperature remains same. Potential difference across the ends of a conductor is directly proportional to current provided temperature remains same. This is Ohm's law. Okay, so I can write V upon I is a constant, and this constant is termed as resistance. V upon I is R. Okay, now R is resistance. Unit of resistance is, what is unit of resistance?
Ohm.
Ohm. Okay, unit of resistance is ohm. Okay, it is shown by this sign. This is the symbol. We can make it. Okay, so now R equals to V upon I. Okay, or 1 ohm equals to 1 volt upon 1 ampere. Okay, so how do we define one? So how do we define 1 ohm resistance? When potential difference across the ends of a conductor is 1 volt and current is 1 ampere, we say that the resistance is 1 ohm. Okay. Now actually, what is the meaning of resistance? Resistance is actually the hindrance in the path of flow of current. Resistance is actually the hindrance or obstruction in the path of flow of current. So when I say a good conductor, then its resistance is very low. Good conductor का मतलब resistance very low होगा, तो it will allow current to flow through it. Okay. And if I say insulator, that means resistance is very high. Very high means it will not allow any current to flow through it. Okay. Now, factors on which resistance depends. Hindrance बोला था मैंने. Okay, Nirviksha is typing. What is this word I said? It is hindrance. Hindrance का मतलब obstruction और रुकावट. Okay, obstruction या रुकावट basically. That is the meaning of hindrance. So I am saying that resistance is actually the hindrance in the path of flow of current. Okay. Now, factors on which resistance depends. Okay. So resistance of a conductor depends on the length of the conductor, or resistance of a conductor is directly proportional to the length of the conductor. मतलब जितना ज्यादा length of conductor होगा उतना ज्यादा resistance होगा. Resistance is inversely proportional to area. मतलब जितना ज्यादा एरिया होगा उतना कम रेजिस्टेंस होगा, या जितना कम एरिया होगा उतना ज्यादा रेजिस्टेंस होगा. It is inversely proportional. Okay. So I can write R is proportional to L upon A, or R equals to rho L upon A. Okay. So here we come across one more new symbol, that is rho. It is resistivity. Okay. So this is actually constant. It is a constant. Okay. And what we say it rho. Okay. Now unit of resistivity is, how we'll derive the unit from this all thing only. Rho equals to RA upon L. When I rearrange this formula, I'll get this. Rho equals to RA upon L. R unit of R is ohm. Unit of area is meter square. And unit of length is meter. So when I'll cancel this, it is ohm meter. So unit of resistivity is ohm meter. Ohm meter. Okay. And in symbolic way, it's written this way. Okay. So